I didn't go into this video with anything particularly in mind, but I guess I just want to talk and maybe somewhat vent about the past of this channel. I'm not afraid to admit it. My channel's dead, and it's been dead for a while. I think my peak was 1.17 thousand subscribers, and I'm at like 1.12. So yeah, I've lost quite a fair bit of subscribers, and that's just due to my inactivity and just my loss of motivation on YouTube in general. On my absolute peak on YouTube, which was probably 2019, like mid 2019 to I'd say late 2020, maybe early 2021, I was motivated on making YouTube. The videos weren't great, but I was still kind of happy with the content I was making. I was at a pretty decent point in time of my life. And since then, shit in life happens. I got kicked out by my uncle, and I had to move in with my mom, which severely removed any of my ability to make content because I had to share a room with my mom for over a year. I don't live with my mom in the same room anymore, but that was a whole ordeal. And during that time, when I lived with my uncle, I lived in two different houses or condos with my uncle, and um, when I'm talking about the past, obviously I have to mention, Gotcha Life and more specifically Jellobug. I'll talk about that a little later. But the first Jellobug video I made was at my uncle's first condo, and then I think some of my later videos, and I think mid 2020 is when the new move happened. And a big reason for my downfall was my live streaming getting taken away. That that fucking hurt. Like, my live streaming was getting taken away, but it was kind of an on and off thing. I'd have it removed, and then like a couple days later I get it back. But one time, it just left, and it just got taken away, and I don't have it back. I had another account, my second account, that I streamed on, but no one really came to that one, so I had a loss of motivation there. And it's more of another reason why I don't is kind of just humiliation because of how much I used to be polling, how many views I used to be polling, even if it wasn't related to literally anything, because a lot of my videos used to be shitposts. But a big loss of my motivation in YouTube is definitely the humiliation that came with having a huge downfall like I did. Is I used to be pulling in so many views. I'd be pulling in like 50 plus views. I had an active follower base, but I lost that in the span of about a year. And when that happened, I realized it pretty quickly. I realized when I was losing subscribers, and that led to me not being as motivated because I was just kind of scared of the humiliation that would come with it. Because you see a bunch of my older videos, 50 plus, 60, 70, all these high amounts of views that I could have never imagined me getting, even if it's not like a big amount of views. It was still I was still really happy with it. But when that started to decrease, I just kind of felt humiliated, and I don't know. I just kind of I, I just wasn't happy when making YouTube. I was happy about streaming, but when that got taken away, I didn't really have much to do on YouTube in general, which sucked. But I guess going more back on some of my earlier videos from 2019, the Jellabug video is now 3 years old. It was uploaded August 1st, 2019, and it is now, as I'm recording this, October 7th, 2022. It's over 3 years old, and looking back on that video, I just look back on how I was as a person back then, and I don't know how to feel. I feel uh, kind of depressed when looking at my past self. I was an arrogant asshole. I treated my friends like shit. I treated pretty much everyone around me like shit. And I was treating just anyone in general like shit. And when it came to people that I had a reason to not like, I went especially hard on them. So Oliver, Jellobug, anyone I made rants against, all those people, anyone that I didn't, that I had a like legitimate reason to not like, I went hard on them. And I definitely shouldn't have done half the things I did. I shouldn't have made the like 27 videos on Oliver. I shouldn't have made all those live streams dedicated to raiding Jellobug. I shouldn't have just gone randomly picking random gotcha tubers and start ranting on them. And looking back on a lot of the things that was said about me during that time, about how I was an egotist and how I was just an asshole in general, they were right, honestly. Like, not everything I did during that time period was wrong. I think that there was still some, like, I still think that it was a good idea making the rants I did. I just don't think I should have been making that many, because it was obvious that I wasn't in it for views. I was never in it because of the fame I was getting. I did genuinely enjoy making those videos, but in reality, I never should have uploaded as many as I did. But I was having fun while doing it. I had fun pissing these people off because I knew that they were my age, and I knew that I was just kind of smarter than them. But I mean, not really smarter than them, but I knew that what they were doing was wrong, and I wanted to point out their flaws. And I was being a dick about it, but that's just because I was, I guess, arrogant in knowing that I was correct. I was not better than them, but from more of a moral standpoint, I knew that in some way I was kind of I was more morally correct than them, if that makes sense. I wasn't making porn dedicated to children, and some of the characters in the porn I was making was in fact minors. So in some headspace, I knew that I was somewhat morally correct, and that definitely added to what probably was indeed an ego I had. My friends called me out on my ego quite a few times, and I still get called it today, which, I mean, it may be true. I may definitely still have one, and I don't notice it. I apologize if I act like an arrogant, egotistical asshole to you. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. It more than likely did come from all of the sudden fame and popularity I was getting just because I made a. I think I said in the past that the Jellybug video took like 2 weeks to make. That is not true at all. I don't know why I lied about that. The Jellybug video took probably about an hour or two to make in total, which, all the research. I don't know how long it took to record it. It took a couple hours, but that's because I was doing stuff in the middle of recording. You can tell because, the window outside, it was getting brighter. You could see the fucking sun coming up because I was recording that like 5 in the morning for some reason. So, I don't know why I lied, but because, she noticed me, so I got this sudden fucking boost in popularity. I was getting thousands of views, and I didn't care if I was getting hate comments or comments that was respecting my work. I didn't care. It was just a comment to me, and I was enjoying it no matter what. I was enjoying the attention I was getting, even if it was negative. That's why I did, not too long after that video was released, like an hour or two, I was getting, she noticed me, 30 minutes after it was uploaded, and I didn't realize that, so I go, and then I start live streaming, because I'm trying to, I want to try to get as much as I can. So I started to live stream, and and because of what I was doing, because I didn't back down, I was constantly contesting Jellybug. That definitely led to this kind of persona I had, and it led to many weird quotes that came out of that time, like, the Boss Man 101 is God. I look better while wearing women's pants. And I don't know where half the shit. The women's pants, that came from an epic rap battles of history. That came from Freddie Mercury versus I don't remember the other guy, but it came from that one. I don't remember where the Boss Man 101 is God. I'm sure that there's some other quotes during that time that I just can't remember off the top of my head because it was so long ago. This was during my I made many during my many streams and my many raids, which, I mean, I never should have raided. Raiding is just a shitty thing to do in general. I wish I didn't do that. I don't know if I should. I mean, I definitely did some fucked up things, so, consider this my formal apology to some of the fucked up things I did. I don't think I did a lot of fucked up shit, relating to Gacha Life. I think, I remember I'm banned from r/Gacha Life Cringe because one of the moderators didn't like me. So I'm completely, I can still view it, I just can't, comment or any of that shit. Yeah, he has a personal grudge against me, and I remember he added me, the mod who banned me, he added me on Discord sometime, I think, July 2021, and he was just asking if I had a screenshot of one of my friends saying the N-word. Even if I did have it, I wasn't giving it to him, so he just unfriended me after he realized I didn't fucking like him. But But there are a lot of weird videos I made during that time, and I was just happy during that time. I was happy making all these videos because people were enjoying my videos. I love being, just this comedic dude who I was making people laugh, and I loved that I was making people laugh, whether it be in a stream or whether it be in like a minute-long video with my real-life animation memes, which, I mean, I still want to make some more of them, because that is just entirely dedicated to poking fun at the animation meme community, and the animation meme community is fucking stupid. I won't make any of those videos because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to do what I did to regain past glory, because I don't think I can regain past glory. Neither do I think I really want to, because I don't know if I want to attract that same audience I had, because a lot of my audience at that time was around my age, or because I think I was 12. I think I was like 12 I was 12 when I made that Jellybug video. And when I grew older and older, I just proceeded to stop liking that video. I obviously, in terms of what it's done to me, that video changed my life, which is really funny. It's really funny how such a minute thing like that actually changed my life forever. I grew a big maybe not big, but I grew a community. Like, people from that time, I'm still friends with from people from that time. They are my best friends to date. It's just really hard to wrap my head around how because before that I did not know. It's just really weird to wrap my head around it. I had no idea that making this little video, this little 12-something minute video about something I didn't like, was going to change my life for the better. And that's really crazy to think about. I met so many great people from that video. I had so much fun during that time. Thinking of past glory just kind of makes me sad, because, I don't think I'm going to regain that past glory. I tried many ways. I tried uploading more frequently, and even if the videos I were making wasn't really quality, I was just kind of happy to be pumping out videos in general, even though no one was watching them. I don't think anyone was watching my DDLC mods or me playing fucking Doki Doki Salvation. I don't think anyone was watching them. I don't remember a lot of my old videos, but I mean, during that time frame of 2020 to 2021, it was definitely a good time in my life, but what definitely brought it down is I just couldn't stream, and I'm really upset that I still can't stream to this day, because streaming was what I loved to do. I love streaming. I love just hopping on whatever game I had. I don't even think people were watching me for the game. People were watching me because, at least from my understanding, I could be wrong, the only time where people were watching me to actually see my reaction of a game was Danganronpa. And that's a great and phenomenal game. And that was all my friends watching me play, and they all loved watching me play. And that was probably the peak of my career, or my career was all my friends watching me play Danganronpa. But I'm just looking back at some of my older videos now, and I definitely think that I have some underrated bangers. But, oh yeah, there's me making fun of Danganronpa ASMR. That surprisingly blew up by a couple Danganronpa ASMR artists. I don't know why that blew up. I still think that video is kind of funny, but I don't know. I don't know. It was a good video at the time. And then there was me playing Minecraft, which I just did for... I don't think I did that for views exactly, but I'm kind of sad that that series didn't get too much popularity. I was having fun playing Minecraft, then I don't know what the fuck happened. I think I got mad at it, and then I just kind of stopped playing it. And then there was the Osu arc, and then there's just, random song parodies, Runaway Kitten, which was kind of shitty. It's just, at the end of the day, can you beat Days Gone without guns? I should do that again. That was fun as hell. I only made 2 videos, but it was fun as fuck. And then the DDLC mods, Elias Answers, Dead Channel, those videos were good. Doki Doki Salvation 7 Sex. I don't know why the fuck that has so many views. I still like a lot of these old videos, but at the end of the day, everyone just stopped caring. Because I wasn't doing what I was popular. Okay, from my understanding, there were 2 main reasons why people stopped watching me. 1, I stopped streaming, and 2, I wasn't doing what caught people's attention in the first place. I wasn't shitting on gotcha tubers. I wasn't shitting on people in general. I was getting in the drama, sure, but at that point, the only people I was attracting was the same people that either were on my side or weren't on my side, and they were just watching my video to shit on me and dislike it or make their own video on me, or they were on my side and they were liking me, they were supporting me, they were commenting, hey, yeah, he's a dick, or whoever. But the problem is I was only attracting the same audience, because at the end of the day, no one is just going to randomly stumble upon my channel and suddenly get into all of the drama we were getting in, because there's people like fucking Meme God, Napoleon, Killick, fucking I can't think of any more. There's all those people that I was getting into drama with. And at the end of the day, I mean, we all loved getting into drama with each other. That's why we did it so constantly. And I can't tell if it's ironic or not anymore, because I don't think we really have anything against each other. I genuinely cannot tell anymore. If they don't like me, that's fine. I could give less of a shit, but I don't think that we really hate each other. I mean, I don't like them, and they probably don't like me, but I don't think we really have anything actually personal against us, because at the end of the day, we were just being assholes to each other. And I don't think we really meant anything personally. I don't think we actually think any one of us are genuine fucking, like, dickheads that should kill themselves. I could definitely be wrong. I don't really care, though. But, I don't know. I think I have a pretty interesting past, and there's no way for me to retain or regain my past glory no matter what, and which is pretty sad. But at the end of the day, I don't have motivation for YouTube, and in any way, shape, or form I could do what I was doing in the past, I probably wouldn't take up that opportunity anyways, because do I really want to be known for going back to doing Gacha Life videos, or do I want to be known for getting back into ranting on people randomly, or just getting into drama without reason, because that's just gonna make me seem like the asshole. And it was fun, but I think I'm too grown to do that, and I don't want to hurt people as much as I used to. If there's anyone I've shitted on in the past that wants to reach out to me, I will happily personally apologize to you. I mean, I don't think there's anyone in particular that I could really call out. Maybe Jellobug, but I mean, there's Oliver, but we already made up. I think Phantom, me and Phantom probably could work some shit out. I mean, this goes to pretty much anyone that, doesn't like me, and I think that people who don't really like me now, I think that we're all a lot older now. We're more grown, and I think that we should, work things out, talk things out, publicly or not. I don't really care. But we're everyone now from the drama I was getting in. We're all a lot older now. We're in probably high school, or we're in either mid to late high school, or we're out of that shit and we're doing shit in the real fucking world. I'm not, but I don't know. I think I'm too tired to hold grudges. There's only a select few people that I just don't like, but that's just because I just don't like them personally, and I don't feel like working things out with them. But I mean, opportunity's up. I don't think anyone's gonna really watch this video, which, I mean, I was just kind of venting for damn near 20 minutes, so that's understandable, but nothing I can do about it. Well, I don't know, that was just me talking about my past, and just kind of the current me looking back on some of the things I did, and just my regrets, and some things I just thought of at that time. I don't know. I mean, there's not much left to talk about. More CD videos will be out eventually. See ya.